Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Men's UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. That's Leicester back in Europe, back with a win. We want your views and we want your comments. What did you think to that? What did you think to the game overall? What did you think to Zorya? What did you think to Leicester's performance? Who was your man of the match? It ended City 3, Zorya 0. I thought pretty good all over, but we want your views. We want your comments. I put the link out there if you want to come on and give us your views. Let us know what they are, and I'd love to get your video chat in. Mick says, great performance. We needed that. Mick also says Barnes was man of the match. Do you agree with Mick? Who else would be in there in contention with you? I'm going to chuck Nacho in there. I thought Nacho played well. I think Barnes perhaps did edge it, though. Thanks, under, says Rob. Nice to see that. Nice to get back to winning ways. Was beginning to forget what it was like, says Jason. Ross says, what a fantastic win. Great performance and hope continue this on Sunday. Simon says under is quick. I still think we've not seen the best from under yet. A couple of flashes today. Jono says that he's happy with that. Do you agree with Jono and his comments? I'm just putting in there in the chat. Everybody can see that now. I've put the link in there. So if you want to come on, click on the link. There's the link. It's in there, whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Periscope, wherever you are. We can get in there. Under's made a good impact. Nice to have a player who can put a cross in. George says the ref was quality. Yeah, the ref, fair play to her. She had a great game. I don't think she did anything too much. Curtis is saying Fofana was man of the match. Do you know what? I think Fofana did play well, but and again, I'm interested to know what your views are, is how good were they or not, Zorya? How good were they? It's very hard to know. Were we playing a side like a West Ham, a middle table, a decent side, Premier League? Or was it more like playing somebody from the Championship, like a Reading? It's very difficult. They had a good first 20, 25 minutes, but after that, it was Leicester. I think Matty Bond says it was comfortable in the end and a great performance. Let's add in Tom. Let's get Tom's views in, and then I know Jack's waiting. So Jack and Sean, I'll get you on in a minute. Tom's having a disco.
Big Wes, little Wes, eh?
Yeah. What did you make of that, Tom?
Do you know what? It reminded me of the West Brom game a little bit. First 20 minutes, West Brom were all over us, and we sat back, tried to work out what they were trying to do. And it reminded me.
I said exactly the same way I was watching it. I said exactly. Are they like a West Brom? Carry on.
Second half, we controlled it really. I don't think they threatened at all the second half, and we come out comfortable in the end, a 3-0 win, and it's what you want to start the group stage of a competition. A nice win and get some goals in there.
Yeah, Tom. I'm just going to add Sean in because I know he's waiting. Sean, hi mate. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Good, Sean. Thanks for clicking on the link tonight, like anybody can. Who was your man of the match tonight, Sean?
I think it might be what's his name?
Do you think it was Harvey Barnes? Do you think it was Fofana?
I think it was Fofana.
You thought he had a good game. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget, you can join us just like Sean has done any time. I know I've got Jack here. Let's add Jack in. Briefly, Jack, hiya. Who was your man of the match today?
Between Harvey Barnes and Fofana.
Yeah, I would agree. I think they tend to be the two. Zach, you joining us from the States. How are you?
Doing pretty well. How about yourselves?
Good, good, Zach.
Yeah,
Good.
good.
Did you manage to watch some of the game over there?
Yes, I did. I was able to watch it pretty much for almost all 90 minutes. It's what I kind of felt with the difference between the end of the first half and the end of the second half is we were kind of, once we got those 2 goals at the end of the first half, we kind of kept that momentum going. Once we got that third goal, we just kind of just parked it and just let them try to come back to us, and they just never really had any kind of just momentum on Zora's end.
It seems like I'll go over to you, Jack, and then come to you, Tom. A lot of debate, Jack, on man of the match. Did you say who you gave it to?
Yeah, Fofana or Harvey Barnes.
You've got to pick one, Jack.
They're both incredible.
That's how it works. Who'd you say?
I'd say Harvey, to be honest. He was better than what he was against Aston Villa. He proved the real Harvey Barnes.
Yeah,
So
I agree. Tom,
fantastic.
Tom, some decent performances all round, but it is hard to judge against what quality Zorya actually are.
Yeah, of course it is. It's one of the games. I think beforehand we were hoping that we'd get a probably a little bit more better performance than that in some ways, and dominate it more. But look, I thought Stefano was fantastic. A good man of the match for him to come in, 19-year-old, and play your second competitive game for a football club and in the a Europe Cup. He did fantastic tonight with Johnny at the back. I thought Fuchs, steady Eddie, and the thing is, Fuchs did something, and someone put it in the chat actually. It was like Danny Simpson versus Mahrez. He just frees him up. Barnes haven't got to worry about what's going behind him because Fuchs won't come past the halfway line that much, so he ain't got to worry about tracking back as much. It just gave Barnes that freedom to run. But so Fofana for me got man of the match tonight. I thought it was a really, really solid performance. And look, it's nice to see someone who attacks the ball in the opposition penalty area from corners. He's going to be a right threat with that jump.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just about going to edge it to Nacho. I know we had this chat at half time. Again, it was a bit of a mistake at the back from Zorya that led to the ball coming to Ian Nacho in the second for his goal. But I thought he took it ever so well, Jack.
Yeah, he did. They made that challenge, fouled us, and then he thought he'd passed it back to his defender, which I think they tried that all in the second half because they couldn't get forward or couldn't get out. And then obviously Kelechi had that on a plate basically, and he couldn't miss that.
And again, Tom, a lot of people talk about Mendy again today. Mendy's up there. There's 5 or 6 players could be man of the match today after that, Tom. But Mendy looked, and again, I did comment it when we're watching it here. Wow, he looks a different player. Well, he looks really solid.
He looks fit. I think that's a big difference. He's not been fit since he's been at the football club. The season he came, he got injured in the second game versus Arsenal. And we never saw him get near enough that season. He'd been shipped out on loan a few times from different managers. But Brendan saw enough in him to want to keep him at the football club. I know that he was going and he was out the door and his contract finished. But that was down to him and he wanted to see what the options are out there in game time. I think was the main factor in that. What any players wants to play. To then see him commit to the football club that, he probably did get the heads up that he was going to start the season as that defensive midfielder with Ndidi starting at the back because of injury. So he's taking his chance. He's doing a brilliant job there at the moment. And he likes that. I think this time around, he's fitter. He looks fitter. He looks stronger. He's not scared to go and tackle people. And he's small as anything. So fair play to him. Like I say, there were some great performances all round. And Nacho. Nacho was brilliant. He got his goal at the end. What he fully deserved. And do you know what? A lot of people say he should score them, but they're not the easy chances. When the ball comes to you in that kind of position, he took it really well, fair play. Because how many times would you see that end up in Rose Z?
Yeah, absolutely. Jack, again, we mentioned it at half-time, myself and Tom, but Dennis Praet seems to be... we talked about Fuchs there at fullback being a steady Eddie. Dennis Praet, I don't mean that in a bad way at all when I say a steady Eddie. I think Dennis Praet just is, like Michael Brighton, I have a lot of respect for these players who just turn up and give you an 8 out of 10 every week, and Dennis Praet seems to be one of those players.
Yeah. He, I wouldn't say we're at his best against Aston Villa, but that's probably because he come back from injury. But you've got to work your way back into the game, and tonight he proved the real Dennis Praet. What he's good at. I think he's better push more forward, but he always also comes back and helps with Mendy, and that helps the team push on.
Do you know who reminds me of? Lennon.
Yeah.
Battling midfielder, likes to be pushed on a little bit. You know, Lennon was brilliant. I'm not going to say he's up there yet with Lennon, but, you know, that kind of midfielder always got the 8 or 9 out of 10 in midfield on a performance rating every week. You knew you were going to get from him. Probably didn't get enough game time last season because he was, you know, he was in and out of the team. I think this year, getting started, he's now building his confidence up, and we're seeing a different Dennis Praet. Because last year I thought he was good. This year he's superb. He really is. Better.
Yeah, Scott's saying that he loves Pratt's movements. I think he's one of these. Again, he does a lot. He never seems to give the ball away. He always seems to find a pass. It's not always the fancy passes as well, but he is always moving around and that. I think Dennis Praet, he's one of those players you almost don't know you miss him until he's not in the team, and then you suddenly sort of say, why is it not working quite so much? Stephen is saying here, Barnes was his man of the match, Nacho a close second. Praet needs to start week in, week out, though, which I think is fairly... we're running a poll on Twitter to see who was the fans' man of the match. Several in there. Stephen starts to look forward towards the Arsenal match now and then saying, what team starts on Sunday, Jack?
Well, tonight, I wouldn't say it's like an Arsenal calibre sort of team, but they put a performance out, and that's what we wanted to see. But I guess you got to respect every opposition who you come up against, no matter who it is. It's got to take the game seriously in every competition, which I think tonight they did. They didn't underestimate them. They just needed to find a way out how Zorya played. Half an hour, Zorya had the game, but we kind of like find them out after that, and then the game arrived, basically. They look more tired.
I mean, Tom, Nacho's had a good game today. I think most of us are pretty much agreeing that. But if Vardy is fit for Sunday, he comes back, doesn't he?
It's a tricky one because it goes on match fitness for me. It really does. You don't want to... I think we've rushed players back in the past, and now we've felt the effects on these injuries in some ways. And Diddy had a little bit of an injury, came back quite quickly, and now he's out again. Maddison came back too quickly, was out again. So we don't need to rush Vardy. He's very important to this team. And if we have to go to Arsenal and play Nacho, we go to Arsenal play Nacho. For me, start the team that started the game today. I really wouldn't change it too much and tinker it. I think you've got to keep Maddison in there, but you've also got to keep Tielemans and Praet. So it's a very difficult one who's going to play. But for me, start the team that started tonight and then go from there, really. We're tinkering the 1 or 2 at maximum, but not wholesale changes for me.
No. Again, Jack Maddison tonight had a good game. He was starting to look back towards the Maddison we know, isn't he?
Yeah, Maddison were great tonight. It just shows he's getting back to full fitness, which is great, and we see them get the best out of him. I thought Perez, he played in his natural position tonight, either behind the striker or in between Barnes and under, which is good for Brendan Rodgers. He's not playing him out of position. He's playing in the position they should be playing in. And you've got to give him credit for that tonight. He got it spot on.
Yeah, absolutely. I just want to mention that to Tom, Imtiaz says it was a very good win. Pleased with the performance. First 20 minutes looked a bit dodgy, but the rest of the night we're in full control. We haven't meant to mention Brendan Rodgers today, and I think we should, because when we lose against West Ham or whatever at the weekend, we do talk about Brendan, not his game tactics and management. Again, maybe it's easier in a game like this tonight, but it felt like Brendan tactics, his game management was good tonight.
Yeah, I think he picked a team that with a bit more experience in there. He knew they were going to be a tricky opposition to start with. I think he knew they were going to come out of the blocks and have a go to try and get that early goal and then probably sit back, what most teams do against us. They want to score first because they know we then struggle to break them down. I thought really bringing Fuchs back in was brilliant from him, because it freed up Barnes down the left-hand side to just run all game at defenders, not worry too much about tracking back, because he had Mendy and Fuchs covering him. You know, he's been brave enough to play Praet, Tielemans and Maddison in the same team tonight, so fair play to that, because normally it's either Praet or Maddison who's one drops to the bench, so it's great to have had, he's done that. And, he's stuck with Nacho. He could easily try something completely different. We've seen it before. But he's stuck with him, and he's gone on and got a goal and 2 assists. So, look, fair play to Brendan. I thought he got everything spot on tonight, and you got to give credit when it's due.
Yep.
Sam's joined us. Sam's clicked on the link. Don't forget, if you do want to click on the link, I'll pop it in there while Sam gives us. Sam, who was your man of the match tonight?
Harvey Barnes.
Harvey Barnes. Why did he impress you tonight?
The goal.
Yes. What about his general performance?
Good attacking.
Yeah, you felt he was good attacking, a good goal. And what about Nacho? How did you feel Nacho did tonight?
Good.
Thought he did well. All right, Sam, thanks for joining us. I'm going to let Sam go. Man, a few words was Sam, but thanks for coming on. Don't forget, if you want to join us, you can get your views in, your comments in, just like Sam has, Sean has, Jack's here, Tom's here. We'll let anybody come on. Honestly, you just click on the link and you can come in. Reese,
sorry, mate.
Come on, Reese, and give us your views, mate, tonight. Yes, Tom.
That one. We scored against the run of play. Yeah, we did. But we did that at West Brom. We went in 0-0. First 20 minutes, we were completely being outrun by West Brom. And they, it's like we try and sit back and work out what the opposition are going to do. Against some team, it works. Against other teams, we get caught out and it's going to cost us. But tonight, I felt once again, probably first 20 minutes, we did try and look and see what they were trying to do play-wise and build-up-wise. But as soon as we worked it out, we actually got on top of them, and the game was home and home for me in that last 20 minutes in the first half and the 45 in the second. It was a non-contest, really. I don't really think they threatened Casper at all. So there is going to be games where I think we are going to sit back and look at teams and then go for it. But I think we just got to get used to that as Brendan's way in some ways.
I just want to talk. Yeah, I know Reese is having it. Reese, you're always welcome on, mate. Patrick says here, do you know what? I am going to say this. Patrick says, who missed VAR? It was so nice, Jack, not to have VAR tonight. It's a pleasure.
You know what, Phil? It's less stressful. You don't get
less
angry
stressful watch.
much. Do you know what I mean? It don't really work you up. It makes you more composed as a supporter to not think about VAR. It just lets the game flow in it, and that's what you want to see.
It's on, it's off, done.
I think you're right, Jack.
There's no waiting. That's the best thing. He's offside, done. Play up, ball down. Let's get back on with it. The referee credit tonight.
Not take 25 minutes to make a decision.
Let's give the referee credit tonight. She was absolutely brilliant. I've it's a long time since I've watched the game and not thought the referee's been too involved. She literally let it go. Even there was a niggle foul. Play on. Get the ball. You've got the ball. Play with it. How many times in the Premier League, the little foul, the ball's going to to a Leicester player,
and the ball
too quick to blow. She was letting the game run today. I thought she was brilliant, not getting involved too much. Fair play to her tonight, and hopefully, we can persuade her to come to the Premier League and teach some of these referees what to do.
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting, Tom, that we obviously have VAR in the Premier League, and then the Europa League is one of the more premium sorts of cup competitions in Europe. Why is it not insisted upon in the Europa League? And because it genuinely was nice not to have it.
I don't know if it's down to money. If I'm honest with you, that may be the one factor with some of the smaller clubs that are in the competition. I don't know if that's the main benefit to it, that the smaller grounds haven't got the amount of cameras what they would normally have on a match day. Especially for Hawkeye and the goal line technology. I don't think all the stadiums have got that in. So I generally feel that's mainly one reason. Mr. Vardy might know.
Lads, just so I'll warn you, on YouTube, you might get a ton of guys coming into the chat with a lot of racism stuff coming in. I don't know what happened. They bombarded my YouTube stream, and they've somehow found it here with me now, because there's some of them are in the chat now. So just, I do apologise. They've followed me in from my YouTube.
I'll start looking through it.
It's all right. It's all right. I can see the comments. I can see them coming in. But I'm not putting it
okay,
on
so just warning you. That's all. I was just going
to. Chappers is bringing you all the.
Well, no. They've just found they've been bombarding a lot of YouTube streams tonight, apparently, and just got to be a little bit careful what some of these comments are saying. Try not to get some of these on screen. Just about the game tonight. I know Nacho got assists and goals, right? But I don't think he had the best of touches on him today. The amount of times he gave that ball away, that terrible header. But but he got a goal at the end, and he was subbed off for missing a side footer, right? If he'd put his foot through it and smashed it wide, I'd have let him off. But he side-footed the ball to the goal net at the side netting. He placed it and hit the side net. And that's when he got subbed off. The stats are going to lie. He's got 2 assists. One was a lucky assist from a goal, Harvey Barnes hit the post. It's landed to his feet and he's stumbled the ball to Madders. So he's going to get an assist for that, which was, sorry, but it's a very, very poor assist, isn't it? But it's still going to be an assist to his name. I don't think he had the best of games, even though he got 2 assists and got a goal. I don't know. Harvey Barnes was outstanding, though, tonight. And Castagna again. My God, what players we've got. And Fofana as well. My word. You've got super chat in, by the way, on YouTube, mate. You've got super chat in.
Brilliant. Chappers, I'm going to pick you up. Yeah, I can see. Thank you. I'm going to pick up the fact that I thought Nacho had a really good game tonight. I thought he played like Okazaki. I thought he was the link man. I thought he held the ball up nicely. I thought he brought the midfield in. I really do. I think the fact that Nacho had a good game, Chappers, was why people like Harvey Barnes, Tielemans, Castagna, because he's not so one-dimensional maybe as Jamie Vardy is.
Yeah. Look, people are going to give me a stick for calling out Nacho, but I don't think he was brilliant tonight. But he's got his assists and his goal, and that's all that matters, I suppose. But I still don't think he offered a lot. I just don't think. I don't know. Maybe I was watching a different game, but overall, good performance by the side. And Wesley Fofana, 19 years old. My word, what a career he's going to have. You've got some more super chats, mate, coming in. I've brought these guys in from my stream. I apologise.
Well, I can see them, but some of them don't make sense, Chappers, to be fair. That's why I'm not putting them on screen.
Yeah, some of them are legit, I think. I think there's one there that's...
No, they're not.
No, okay. Well, the money's going to the channel still. Okay, well, the money's still going to the channel, pal, so you can have that one.
Yeah, brilliant. Anyway, who was your man of the match, Chappers? Did you say?
Harvey Barnes, possibly Castagna.
Harvey Barnes, right. I must admit the chat has gone bonkers with all sorts of stuff. I can't. There's so many bonkers stuff in there. I'm not going to put this on. I hope you've had a good night anyway, Chappers.
Oh, it's been brilliant. The chat's been brilliant. I've had thousands of viewers. It's been unreal. It's been good. But shame at the ending there. My channel just got bombarded by these guys. I'm not quite sure what's going on, to be honest. But it's happened on everyone's streams tonight.
Oh, well. We'll let it go. Right. Thanks, Chappers. I'm going to let you go. I'm going to let Jack go as well. We'll see you guys soon. Cheers.
Yeah, okay, Tom. Okay.
Right, bud.
Thanks, Chappers. Thanks, Jack.
Cheers.
Tom, just before you go, cheers, Chappers. Back to next week, just before we let everybody go. Chappers, I don't know if you're still there. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I'm going to just chat. I'm going to chat you with at the end.
Oh, brilliant. Have you seen we're doing the V for Vichai stuff, Chappers?
Yes. I'm going to do one tomorrow with my son in the back garden with the kits on and that.
Fantastic. And for anybody who's not seen it yet, obviously next Tuesday is the 2-year anniversary of when Vichai and the 5 people in the helicopter anniversary, which, we were at the game and is hideous memories to have. But we can't do the walk for Vichai this year. So we were trying to come up with something else something we could do. So we're asking all fans to do a V for Vichai, take a photo, take a selfie, send it in. We're going to put them all together and do a video with as many fans in it for next Tuesday and do a live video. So, Chappers, if you're around, obviously, we'd love to get you on next Tuesday night at 8 o'clock as well.
Right, okay, we'll figure something out then, cool.
See if you can do that, but if not, just help us spread the word, okay?
Yeah, of course, you know me.
I know you will. Right, I'm going to let everybody go now because all the comments have gone bonkers and they're all nonsense, so...
I don't know.
I'm just going to keep them all off and... we'll see you. Locks is live tomorrow night at, I think he's on at 7:30 tomorrow night. He's been looking forward to the trip to Arsenal on Sunday, where we could do with 3 points. We really could do with picking something up, which doesn't turn out very often. Keith says, well, that took a turn. Quick round of what's under the hat. We'll sort it out. talking about Tom there, obviously. Jamie has joined very late. Jamie, do you want to come on?
Oh no, I was waiting till the end. That was all. Forget me.
Go on. All right. Well, you can tell us who your man of the matchup was before you go.
Nacho. I thought Nacho played really well tonight. Some of the passes he was doing, the through balls.
I don't know. I thought his touch was absolutely appalling. His header in the ball down, his control, everything was Bob. I don't know. Maybe I just watched the wrong game.
that first goal Madison scored, he kept the ball alive. It came off the post. He kept it alive. He was falling down.
But it was Harvey Barnes' goal. Let's be honest.
It was Madison's goal, actually.
It was bloody Harvey Barnes' work, wasn't it?
Lee, this is the thing. I agree with Jamie because I thought Nacho had to do ever so well then to keep that ball alive.
No,
I really do.
I don't. No, I think those.
Chappers, what about the second goal? That lovely little back heel.
Yeah, that was okay. Yeah, I'll let you off.
What? You'd be gushing if that was Madison did that back heel.
I'll let you off. I'll let you off.
And what about that third goal, which he actually scored?
Look, he had chance after chance. So he could have got 2 or 3. He missed that one where he got subbed off. It was a side foot. He even side footed it to place it, and he placed it in the side netting, for God's sake.
Well, this is why we love football, because we can all have a difference of opinion anyway. Listen, it's time to leave it. Yeah, I think we've won 3-0. I thought Natchez did ever so well, as did a lot of other players. But how good were they? We won't really know at this rate. Anyway, my name's Phil. This is Leicester Fan TV. Do subscribe to us if you are watching on YouTube. If you're on Facebook and on Twitter, don't forget, like and share all the stuff. That would be brilliant. And we'll see you tomorrow night with Locks in a fan zone. And then Jamie will be here on Sunday morning. And of course, we've got the trip to Arsenal. See you all then.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Men's UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.